So why do you think Israel is the startup nation?
Israel, first, I'm not crazy about Israel startup nation, and I would believe, I would prefer Israel to be the high-tech nation.
High-tech nation. Okay.
We are a startup nation, if you want to stick to the startup nation, because
it's not I didn't invent it, like.
There are many entrepreneurships, and there are many entrepreneurs in the country. It's a country of entrepreneurship, and it's a country of entrepreneurship for one stupid reason. But many times people say, hey, don't say it, but I'll say it because I don't see anybody. No one is listening to us.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
So I cannot. It's not that there is a Israeli entrepreneurship. There is a Jewish entrepreneurship, and let me explain why. I think that Jews in general, worldwide, by the way, you see it in America, many of the startups there are born by Jewish people, much higher proportion to their compared to what the percentage of the overall population in the States. And you know the names, almost any second company in the valley, The reason is that Jews are people who, over the years, 2,000 years, were thrown away from every country they went, and they were not allowed to work, to own a land. They really have to struggle to survive. And by the way, many dies. You look at the nation, which is a very old nation, and still, there are all over the world, there are only 13, 14 million Jews. That's the numbers. Why the number is so small? Because the others used to kill the Jews, So sure. To stay alive, you had to be an entrepreneur. You had to find your way, to find some jobs, to buy here, sell there, go from this place to this place. This guy is bad to us. Let's move to this city, the other country. And what happened through the 2,000 years, the non-entrepreneurs, every generation died. My grandfather stayed alive because he was an entrepreneur. He saw Hitler coming to Poland. He took his only unmarried son and ran away to Russia. He told me his story. He said, we had neighbors in the city we lived in. I told the guys, hey, let's run away. This Hitler said, no, come on, we'll stay home. If we run away, someone will break to the house and will take all the furnitures. We have to keep we have to keep the furnitures. The entrepreneur said, hey, something changed. There is a risk. We went this way. Now we have to go this way. That's the meaning of entrepreneur. Yeah. He's alive because he was an entrepreneur. So So the percentage-wise, Jews are more entrepreneurs, I believe, compared to other nations. And of course, in Israel, there are many Jews, which means a lot of entrepreneurship, startup nation.
Yeah. It reminds me of a story that I heard from my grandmother. She told me a very similar story. She came from Poland too.
One more thing, but don't mistake between entrepreneurship and smart, because these guys can still be Jews, can be great entrepreneurs. Doesn't mean that they are smarter than others. Actually, I have many proofs that Israelis are less smart than other nations. This is one of the proofs relate to political election. But it doesn't matter.
I think that it reminds me of my previous guest. He's called Benny Schlick, and he's working with entrepreneurs. And he told me that he has a slide when he's talking about Israel, and it's about the results from the PISA tests. And we are number 30 in math tests, which is not that good after all. So it's like the numbers show that we are not that smart in math. But one of the questions they asked is how confident you are with the results. And then we came number 1. So I think it relates to what you're saying. It really makes sense.